Hello. What am I doing? Oh, looking at some notes for welcome to Blue Bike Endorse channel with some do you know Black History Month for Black History Month. Yeah. Run an intro. Hey, how y'all doing? It's looks like we're gonna have an early spring. Yay! Yeah, buddy. It's 40 degrees on February the 3rd, and General Boycott Lee did not see his shadow, so that means we'll have an extra. Well, we have early spring, hopefully. Because Phyllis up there in Pupatonian Field and up there in PA said he didn't see his shadow either, so they both can't be wrong, can they? Since Beauregard Lee is 60% righter than the field is. So, my nose itches. But anyway, welcome to Blue Bike Endorse channel. 40 degrees. We gonna do some Black History Month, and I found some, but doing my research, I'm kind of a history buff, but wasn't in school, but now I am. But these are some people that you might not know. I mean, you know some famous ones, you know. What was the guy that he made peanut butter or peanut butter oil or come up with a veg? I don't know. That was Carver, wasn't it? I can't remember his name, but anyway, I remember Claudette Colvin. Carver. Anyway, if you remember Rosa Parks, that was the one in Montgomery. Well, this was in Montgomery too, but she was before Rosa Parks. She was on her way home from school, high school, and she refused to give up her seat on the bus, and she was arrested, and that was in 1955, I believe it, March 2nd, 1955. And then she was one of the 5 that said in 1956, I believe it was. My dates could be wrong. But anyway, she was one of the 5 that was the first federal court case for bus segregations. Yep. So Claudette Colvin. Yeah. Here's another fact for Black History Month. That do you know Alice Coachman? Do you know Alice Coachman? She was the first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal in London in 1942. I remember, God, I can't remember dates. But anyway, she was the first black woman to win a gold medalist. She has also become the first black woman to what do you call it? To endorse an international company, and that was she was hired by Coca Cola. And in 1975, she was inducted into the Hall of Fame for track and field. That's Alice Coachman. Do you know Alice Coachman? Well, now you do. And now I can't remember nothing else. Guess I gotta stop and check my notes. I wish I had the guy in the shed, but he's on vacation this week. I guess my CRS ain't as bad as I thought it was. But you seen these, do you know Harlem Hellfighters? Well, they was the first all-black or black red 360. It was 3-something infantry regiment that was created during World War I, WWI, and they was the only. They served in country longer than any white regiment. Yeah. So that was the Harlem Hellfighters. Oh, do you know the Harlem Hellfighters? I didn't. Hey, I had to stop here and check my notes, you know, CRS. So the next, oh, do you know fact about Black History Month was Ronald Robert McNeil, or Ronald McNeil. Oh, shit. Anyway, Mr. McNeil. Oh, me. I think it's Ronald. Anyway, the next one's Robert, so it's either Ronald or Robert. McNeil was in the age of 9 in South Carolina in 56, something along there. It still said he tried to check out a book from South Carolina segregated the library, and the police was called, and believe it or not, the police officers told him to go ahead and let him check the book out. But that Mr. McNeil, Ronald, I hope it's Ronald, or McNeil, he went on to get a PhD from MIT and was one of the first black astronauts in NASA. Yep, Mr. R. McNeil. He's either Robert or Ronald. I can't remember now. I just looked at it. All right, so the last one for today. You just heard from the last one, and I can't remember, is it Robert or Ronald? I think he is Robert. Yeah, I'm 95% sure. But anyway, Robert Smale. Now I can't remember the last name. Anyway, he was enslaved in his late 20s. Now, what I read was he was enslaved, but he also was a pilot of shipping vessels and all. I don't know how that worked, but anyway, he was a crew member or where he worked. I don't understand it. I didn't dig that part. Anyway, he went on with a crew of enslaved sailors to steal the U.S. platter, and first he tried to buy his family freedom. So undoubtedly he was working, but how was he getting paid if he was enslaved? I don't know. Anyway, so him and the crew came up with a plan to steal the U.S. platter and sell their families to fleet water, and then they turned the platter. It's a U.S. It was a Confederate armor ship, I guess, or armory. He sailed it out in the south from Charleston, South Carolina, to free waters. Turned it over to the U.S. Navy, and yeah, that's Robert McNeil. So I hope you got something from this Black History Month. Oh, do you know? I did. I learned a lot, because we all know the famous guys and all, but how about the not so famous that helped mold our American history? So anyway, you go check out that video. Check out that video there. That one there. Hit the subscribe button over here and give me a thumbs up and we'll get you some other topics and later.